Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there. Hello, everyone. We're going back down to South Park. Gonna have ourselves a time.
I'm gonna meet some friends of mine.
Oh my! Because who's going back down to South Park? Well, she's a little bit salty.
He's a whole lot of petty, and together we're the Salty and Petty podcast.
Duh. That's right. Because there is a new South Park special out now on Paramount Plus. Pay us. South Park: The End of Obesity. Oh, what could this be about?
I just want to point out that they have a deal with Paramount Plus for 17 of these specials. This is number 7. We're halfway there, boys. Maybe we'll actually get 10 fucking episodes in the season again. Before season 30, which I'm assuming is going to be the last season. Because they really don't want to do South Park anymore. Like, it was okay, but I don't know. It was just like,
what, this special?
All the specials outside of like the streaming wars and like the first two about the pandemic and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this one seemed like it could have been a regular episode, except Cartman just says the F word a lot more.
So could Pandaverse.
Yeah. And again, it's not like Cartman was dropping F-bombs the whole episode.
Bring back the part 2s. Like, I think that's what they're missing. Like, they needed their own lore to differentiate this between... And this is, and this is what the lawsuit with WB versus Paramount and the deal with Trey and Matt is about, is that it's watering down the content across both platforms, right? They feel like normal, just kind of like, just longer episodes of South Park. There's not... Like, they're supposed to be actual movies. So, like, at least 90 minutes. And then, like, no, we don't actually have time to do that. And the whole thing...
Because none of these specials are over 60, right?
Yeah, they're like all 50, pretty much. Give or take.
Yeah, it's basically two
episodes of South Park. Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. So.
Commercial.
What was that disclaimer about Matt? Is Matt on Ozempic? Is that why Trey did this episode? Did you see the disclaimer?
Yeah. About the real sound of Trey Parker doing
Ozempic in his stomach.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that's where they put it. I thought they put it in their butt cheeks.
Unless it's just a joke. I don't know.
Let me look up a recent picture of Matt's stomach.
I mean, wouldn't the stomach make sense, though? Because that's...
I mean, it's straight to the thing, but like...
Right to the digest it, or you're digesting everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Hold on. No. Give me
I don't know.
Stone.
When in doubt, Lilith always thinks about the ass.
You know. Wait.
Where to get it, how to kick it,
Two main important things in life,
Exactly.
Is there a picture of him without fucking Trey? Jesus Christ. I was like,
well, again, it's like one of those teams,
Snow Day. Here, wait. Nikki Alive, Snow Day. That's pretty recent.
When you...
he doesn't have the Ozempic face, but he has a beard.
When you become...
a bad beard.
When you become famous together, like I'm sure, like, it took how many years for Ben Affleck and Matt Damon not to have pictures coming up with just the two of them together.
And history will say they're roommates. Well, Ben Affleck's a fucking leech. Let's not get there. We're not on Patreon.
Oh, we can discuss that on this on the Patreon.
Yeah. There's a couple things. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. Like, I feel like, well, I mean, Trey has obviously written and directed like 96% of South Park, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just starting to think, what the fuck does Matt Stone even do besides provide a voice for a few characters? What does he do? And is freaking Trey tired of carrying him? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, it has been weird.
So
in the South Park world.
I didn't notice in the credits. So was he the only one credited with writing this, or?
Well, he's always the only one that writes all these.
Oh, I thought
Matt carrying the show. Like, I don't think another person has written South Park in since like way back in like season, I want to say it was like season maybe 16, and we're in season 26 right now. Let me pull up the list because I know, like I said, he's literally written and directed 96% of South Park.
Well,
That much I know, but I can't remember the last time that somebody outside of him didn't write or direct an episode. So
I wonder if is it just a thing with like, oh hey, they're only going to give you so much budget for writers. They're just like, oh, I'll write
Trey
it myself.
just does that. Like I'm starting to feel like the partnership is not partnering. You know what I mean?
Maybe he just wants out, but they're just like, no, it's going to kill the brand if you leave and Matt and Trey just stays here.
This is what I feel like, because like ever since the toilet episode, I feel like he's been making fun of stuff that Matt's doing with like his money. Let me see. I'm looking. Season 16. Yeah, it was like season 16, episode 11. Since the last person, well, I mean, even Trey co-wrote this episode. So let me see. That's probably season 5. Then I want to say.
Yeah, kind of like
when Eric Stowe. Yeah. It's season 6. So it's been a long time of just Trey doing whatever the hell he wants. And like the whole Randy thing is definitely him. It's like, I'm sick of Integrity Farm. We haven't even really been mentioning Integrity Farms because the fandom's sick of it. So like,
I know. I'm like, can we do one special where Randy's not one of the central characters?
Literally, like the first 10 minutes, I'm going, where the fuck is Stan? Where the fuck is Stan?
I know. I was like, I was like, but that one, I was like, oh, I'm like, well, at least we're not going to do even if Randy's one of the main characters.
This one, so it's like, oh, we haven't done that in so long. Are we getting back to basics? Is that like a wink and a nod that we might actually go back to normal? We haven't normal South Park. I mean, like literally, we haven't had 10 episodes of South Park since 2019. And that was like pushing it, bro. Like we were getting 14, 17, 18 episodes, and all of a sudden it got cut down to 10. And all of a sudden it's 6 episodes. It's like, what is even the point of 6 episodes at 21 minutes a piece?
I don't want to call anyone lazy, but do you think a lot of, I'm not even saying anyone from just the
They're
show,
burnt
but
out, and it's just like I get it.
Like entertainment in general, is it like, do you think people were forced to cut down for the pandemic, and then a lot of people in Hollywood were just like, oh hey, we could get away with 10 or whatever, yeah, let's just do that.
6 is pushing it, bro. Like like honestly, and I feel like these specials don't even get promoted. Like I just happened to have been on Paramount Plus a couple when I sent you the text like, hey, hey, this is coming out in 2 days. Usually we used to get more, like they used to make a bigger deal of it.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Yeah, I was trying to get my Kevin Costner fix, and they were like, "Hey, did you know this South Park special's coming?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't."
I think I saw like 1 or 2 commercials, but that was after you told me, "Oh, hey, there's a new special out." I was like, "Oh."
And then the trailer was kind of like, I don't know. Oh, Ozempic is so easy to take shots at, and like the American healthcare system. Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
And Paramount Plus, if I click on, oh, hey, I want to watch South Park, The End of Obesity, don't play the trailer for it right before. I'm already in for it, so why are you playing me the trailer?
Fact that even though I paid premium and they still show me those, well, now you can skip them, but before previously you couldn't. And I'm just like, bro, just don't even bother. Everybody's gonna skip it every time. Why bother? When I come to Paramount Plus, I know what I want. I want reruns of Daria, maybe some John Taffer Bar Rescue, and that's and Tracker.
Strange New Worlds.
Tracker and Strange New Worlds, exactly. And and Evil. So it's like, babes, you know my viewing habits. Don't bother.
But I'm just like, why are you playing me the trailer to the thing I just clicked on to watch?
To give you a little, to get you pre-lubed. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know.
You're pre-something, yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was an okay enough episode, and it kind of reminded me of that episode of This One's for the Ladies, because it was kind of like focusing on the moms doing the Ozempic. And it's like, Cartman doesn't have diabetes. That's the most shocking thing right now.
I know. Like, I almost thought that was going to be.
I thought he was going to drink Mountain Dew or something.
I thought that was going to be the plot point. I thought, oh, okay, I have the button now. But no, I thought
I spend too much money on tobacco and Mountain Dew.
I thought the plot point was going to be, oh, I need Ozempic, so I'm going to give myself diabetes.
Yeah, I think that would have been the better story personally, because everybody knows the American health system is freaking stupid, and I have. This actually got my brain thinking, right? Like, I don't know, like, shout out to anybody who has to have like prescriptions for chronic illness, right? You go to your insurance and it's stupid. It's stupid money. Like, even if it's like generic. It's like stupid money. And it's like, why the hell am I even paying insurance at this point? But you go to the pharmacy and you get a thing called Good RX, right? So you're negotiating your own prices, and then you get a premium subscription to Good RX, and it goes down even more. So you're telling me if I wanted to use my insurance, the medicine costs $1,000. I go to the pharmacy, get Good RX, and it's $10. Not even an exaggeration in some cases. Are you serious? So like I think that's a conspiracy between like the insurance, the hospitals, and the doctors. They don't want the premiums and stuff to go up. So like, oh, if we make it cheaper for them to pay out of their pocket, it won't come out of the deductibles and the premiums.
And then the people who can't afford it have to settle for a prescription to Lizzo.
I don't know what they have again. I mean, I kind of do know what they have. Against
They were beating that joke into the ground. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, but if you're poor, you get body positivity. And, you know, it makes me think, like, I remember, like, when that whole body positivity thing came about, like, we started seeing, like, commercials with, like, shout out to that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but, yeah. It's kind of dystopian. It's like, yeah, we're just going to show you people with stretch marks to make you feel better about yourself because we know you can't afford to actually get rid of them.
Oh, you know what?
I make it the norm kind of thing.
I swear, I feel like there's always something, some fairy tale they tell the lower class, so they don't uprise and try to take down the upper class. It's like, oh no. Yeah, you guys don't need like good things now. No, wait till you die. You're gonna go to heaven. You're gonna get everything you want.
Well, I mean, honestly, shout out to like, and it's like it's crazy because the diabetic people do actually need it, and even like all the off prescription people were buying up and stuff. Like this is a true thing that happened. Like,
oh yeah.
I remember during that, like it was like what 2021 when we started hearing about like who was it? Mindy Kaling doing like actual Ozempic parties, and it's just like, what the actual dystopian fuck is that about?
Mm-hmm.
People are literally dying from their diabetes, and you're having an Ozempic party?
Exactly.
To look like handsome Squidward? Like, are you kidding me?
I know.
Kidding me? And it's just like, why it took so long for like an actual like for like Prep B and stuff like that to come about to help fight AIDS and HIV is because it was actually like some weird patented thing that was in like skin, like a Swedish skincare that was like $1,000 a jar or something like that. They had to wait for like the patent or something like that to come out. That's crazy.
Again, it's like Ozempic is the new Viagra. And remember, that was supposed to be heart medication, but they're like, oh no, that's it's okay, but
get your wiener going.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like Ozempic, of course.
And that is covered by insurance. If you can't get your dick up, that's God's will to say you can't fucking breathe. I'm sorry. Deal with the blows. But some freaking forms of birth control aren't covered by insurance. That is wild.
Almost like straight white, old straight white men control everything. Yeah.
This episode kind of pissed me off. It reminded me of everything I hate about the freaking. It reminds me of like literally why I have a corporate job. That like my health benefits are solid. They pay 100% medical, dental, vision, all that, and that's the only reason why I stay at the job. If you try to get healthcare by yourself, are you fucking kidding me?
That's what I was gonna say. They
a single healthy person with literally not one thing wrong with me.
That's the biggest scam in the world.
$500 minimum.
It's the biggest scam in the world. Oh yeah.
Insurance is the biggest scam in the world. Whether it's car, house, health.
Yeah. I know.
You're gonna come work. Eyes and teeth need their own. Like babes, are you serious?
Specialties.
No, shout out to the dentist though. Like I get it.
Oh man,
that is a specialty in and of its own.
You're sticking your hands in people's mouths how many times a day?
I mean, they're special bones. Like you really should go to the dentist. It can detect heart disease and stuff. Like it's really oral health. Is really important. But still, it should all be covered under one. Like the American health system is so stupid. Like I was enraged, just as enraged as Kyle. Like if you've ever had to make a claim and try to get the money talked down and stuff, like yeah, no, I've been there. If you've ever had to make an emergency hospital visit and you haven't been covered by insurance and you're trying to talk them down in the prices, it is absolutely infuriating.
Wait, when you're Lilith Hellfire and you've been in your third car crash of the year, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no, in Florida, that's pretty easy. It's whoever, and like I said, I've never been at fault, so the other guy pays for it, so it's not that big of a deal. It's when you have to go to the emergency room for something else, honestly. Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I like this episode hit too close to home. I'm like, babes, this is adult situations. This is like paying mortgages. Like I came here to laugh, not be mad as hell.
But yeah, I mean, didn't we discuss that where it's now it's all current events and stuff. It's like, whatever happened.
That for a while, but like this is taking it over the
Not
top.
every episode. It's like, how about we get back to some who's Cartman's father, stuff like that.
Well, he ate them. We already know. He didn't eat them. Scott Tinnerman ate them, but still.
No, but
like I thought it was gonna be a butter centric episode too, so I kind of cringed a little bit. I don't like Butters.
I mean, Butters with the truest line in the episode. We navigated the American healthcare system. I almost died.
Exactly. He's like when they did the like interstellar. Oh no, guys! Oh no, fellas! I'm trapped in the American healthcare system. I'm like, F in the chat for Butters, guys.
Oh, I love when he's hanging off the side of the truck. He's like, "Mom, what are you doing?"
Oh my god! Like I think the whole thing when they're trying to steal it and it's the truck with insurance guy, that was kind of lame. That was kind of want for me.
Yeah, and all the what about the cereal mascots?
No, that's funny.
Which I could almost see that where like
it is true.
Or like a bunch of the snack food companies are just like, oh yeah, we got to stop Ozempic. Because again, if it kills your appetite, yeah, you'd think big snack wants that. No,
exactly. No, that speech was so close to home though. But like, are they actually gonna not call Cartman a fat ass anymore? If not, I don't know that I can watch it. I don't know that I can watch South Park if we're not calling Cartman a fat ass. He's an evil little bitch. He needs to be put in his place.
I mean, I guess there's funny ways they can get around it where it's just like you're a. It's like he's like, what do you want to say, Cal? What do you want to say?
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the joke for the next 3 seasons, and I'm not here for it.
Yeah,
they should have kept Cartman's tits personally.
The next the next 3 seasons. What you mean? The next 9 episodes?
The next 18, the next 12 episodes at this rate.
3 to 4. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on in Matt and Trey's life, but I'm like, look at what the Simpsons have done. I mean, you can do it. I mean, come on, it's not.
And they give you way more episodes. The Simpsons still giving you 20 plus episodes a season.
They're on Fox. Yeah. I don't know what.
Well, Disney owns them, so I wouldn't be surprised if next season we only get 8 episodes. I mean, honestly, Simpsons only deserve like 10 episodes. Well, minus Treehouse of Horror. Like, shout out to Treehouse of Horror holding up that whole damn franchise.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could say, but too. I mean, probably money wise, I mean, they probably expect a big payday anymore because I mean, it's 30 some seasons. I'm sure they expect to get paid.
But where does it even stream besides FX? Like, do they even syndicate it anywhere else? I haven't seen Simpsons on normal TV in forever.
I think Disney Plus has it.
Yeah, they have it, but I mean, okay, that's their content, but like where you make the money is syndication. That's the whole point.
They still put I believe they still put live episodes on Fox Sunday night, so you're getting advertising there.
I'm saying that, but like syndication, like I remember there wasn't a day I couldn't turn on at least 3 different channels, whether it was like Fox Before the News or UPN, they were playing reruns of The Simpsons somewhere.
Yeah, I know it's syndicated. I know our local Fox station plays it like at 1 a.m. or something. So really? I mean, it's syndicating in places besides FX.
Again, Disney owns Fox, so it's like, is that really even making money?
I mean, there might be people paying a subscription to Disney Plus to watch it. So I don't know.
Babes, just get the DVDs.
Oh yeah.
Just get the DVDs.
Shh! I don't know Disney Sniper taking you out. Shut up.
I'm a stockholder.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All of a sudden, that stock gonna revert back. I'm sure there's fine print. The stock reverts back to us the event of your untimely death.
Nah, it goes to my godkids, but yeah. I shouldn't say that too out loud because
when you see some dogs roll around Florida with some bling, you'll know.
Riding around in a pink Cadillac, yeah.
Power wheels.
But I don't know. It was just like okay, like the start of the episode, I was actually kind of like excited. Okay, it's Cartman and his mom. He's at the doctor. His blood pressure's off the chart. His cholesterol's off the chart, and they're like, I can't make him eat healthy. It's like, oh no, we're beyond that.
Yeah.
Like I said, the biggest shock was that Cartman didn't already have diabetes, or that would have been the easiest way, bro.
Again, I thought that was the road they were going to take. That he was going to try to
They
get himself.
wanted to skewer American healthcare, I guess, but
He's going to serial bomb.
yeah.
No, it's hopeless. He's going to do the Oppenheimer.
Oh no. Chuckle, but I haven't belly laughed and like
I know.
cried tears watching South Park in so freaking long, dude.
I did think that, especially about this one. I was just like, I chuckled. I'm like, I didn't really get a big laugh.
It's like it's a little too mean spirited now, or something.
Again, it's too real.
Yeah, something. It's something, and I can't put my finger on it. Like it
And
all goes back to that damn Trump winning the election, bro. That's what it all boils down to. And it just in my head, like they have just never recovered from that, and they're just pissed about it.
And again, is it weird? I mean, is it just? Do you need to do it sometimes? But I'm just like, it's like Cal and Cartman hate each other, but now this one, Cal's like ready to help Cartman. I'm just like.
And I felt like they only did it because like Kyle's Jewish, like like feed into the stereotype of an angry Jewish guy will get it done for you kind of thing.
Oh, maybe. Or I that, and I was thinking maybe they were just like, yeah, it doesn't need to be Stan again this time.
But we love Stan. We've actually been significantly less Stan.
Yeah,
which is kind of strange.
I know, even especially since Randy's still so prominent.
Yeah, it's like you know what? And I talked shit on the last one. Not suitable for children, for being a Clyde episode in disguise. But like, as long as it's not Butters, I don't care.
I thought this one was better than Not Suitable for Children.
I think the song was better and Not Suitable for Children. I didn't like Butter's song. It was kind of, it wasn't really a song. It was just like kind of like that repetitive. And then we go back to the same doctor. Yeah. And we're trapped in the American healthcare system. Kind of one of those things. It was giving Family Guy, okay, which is not a compliment.
Yeah, cut away.
Ladies and gentlemen, Conway Twitty.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers. I sure fucking do. I remember when adult animation was everything. You had King of the Hill. You had The Simpsons still kind of sort of in its prime. You had South Park, definitely top tier in its prime. You had Family Guy in its prime. It's a good time to be. You had family home movies, more oral. Like, if you're not like a 90s kid, you just don't know. You don't get it. But yeah. I'm kind of sick of Cartman. Like, I guess I don't know why they're friends with him. I don't get it.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like that. Those are the two characters that are just dominating these now. It's like Randy and Cartman.
And Randy needs to go back to being a geologist. I hate this.
Yeah. He needs to. Yeah. Is it just
the last good episode? I think that they should do more episodes like My Teenager Hates Me with like all the guys. I like that more than it just being Randy. Or I hate it when they made freaking Gerald the troll for that season. Like it was
the internet.
So I'm just like, I don't care about the adults, bro. I still love my boys. I want them to go to 5th grade and become sixth graders. All that.
Yeah. Do you think it's always Randy and Cartman now? Because I don't know, either they're Trey's favorite characters, or two, they are so over the top that it's easier they can get away with more because they are such over the top caricatures.
I would rather dig into Butters being Professor his little
Professor Chaos. Yes.
Because in the future he was telling it like he's the evil genius. Like I need to know about Butters. Like we haven't really touched on Professor Chaos.
Why do we drop Professor Chaos again? Didn't we say before we need more Coonan friends?
Hello. Something like
it was special. That's the next Paramount special. They need Coonan friends.
Yes.
Again,
they finally get their multiverse.
And again, how many jokes could they make at Marvel's expense, DC's expense? Come on, the MCU.
Well, they got to be careful because they have Transformers. They got to be careful, right? Right. That's Paramount, right?
Transformers? They might. Yeah, but again, you can make fun of Marvel and DC.
Yeah, I'm just saying you gotta be careful with that one.
Yeah. Come on, make fun of the MCU. Like the whole Kathleen Kennedy joke that they did. You can make fun of. Oh yeah, no, it sucked after that last one. Well,
Yeah, I think I'm getting too old. I think everybody involved that likes South Park is just I think we're just getting too old.
I think Trey might be getting a little too old because it's like at the beginning when Randy's yelling at Shelly for wearing that shirt. I'm like,
Oh my god, could you be an older fucking stodgy bitch?
well, no, I was just like, wait a minute, the whole belly shirt. I'm like, wasn't that early 2000s? I'm like, I know I'm a man, but I'm
Yeah.
like, wasn't that early 2000s?
But you know what?
or
The kids, like everybody talks about, oh, kids don't like on U4. Oh, kids don't dress up. The fuck they don't, like, because people don't get dress coded anymore unless you're like a private school. Because
Yeah.
why are you looking at little girls' bodies?
Mhm.
You know, I mean, it's like it's a whole thing. So these kids are kind of running wild.
And Randy, little boys are perverts. I'm like, well, teach your sons not to be perverts, asshole.
Oh, but what was funny is that he goes, oh, I guarantee you, if she runs around looking like that, she's gonna end up with people doing drugs. He wears that shirt. What does he do? Ends up with people with drugs.
Well, yeah, you knew that was foreshadowing.
It's just like that was the clumsiest foreshadowing I'd seen in my life.
Especially the minute he showed up in that shirt to pick her up from school. I'm like, okay, I see where his final.
I see where we're going. Yeah.
He Ozempic parties. He's like, it's.
He brought weed. Like, dummy.
Oh man. Oh my
yeah, it's
god.
like, babes, weed is even falling out of favor nowadays. Like people are doing literally people are getting prescribed shrooms by their therapist. Like let's get with the times, baby. Let's go.
I ain't in that world, but I'm like at this point, isn't weed basically just like alcohol? You know, people just see it on like the same level.
As you should.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be. That's what I always said. I'm like, I don't have a dog in this fight, but I'm like, why wouldn't you legalize weed when it's like alcohol?
Listen, I don't go out the house when I smoke. You know what I mean? Like I sit down. I am sat for the day. Meanwhile, people are out driving drunk. You know?
Yeah, no. Again, legalize it and put the same penalties on it as if you're driving drunk. Yeah, don't you know?
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, but the whole belly shirt thing. I was like, isn't that joke 20 years too late?
30 years too late, but who's?
Yeah. And I'm like, me, I don't know nothing about women's fashion, and I know that shit. So I'm just like,
and he tried to talk Sharon out of taking it at the end of it. I'm like, I fucking hate Randy, man. Ever since the Lord thing, I just really have not enjoyed Randy.
Yeah, he's a little too over the top.
How did we get here? No idea how we
Integrity Farms.
How we got where we are in South Park.
Just beating Integrity Farms into the ground. That's how we got here.
Yeah, I was tired of Integrity Farms by what was it, Christmas Snow, bro. That honestly, that's the last time that South Park dropped my jaw. I'm just like, Jesus and cocaine. Are you serious right now?
I mean, okay, as a weed connoisseur, I mean, Integrity Farms. That was like a 1-2 season storyline, right?
Yeah,
it should have been.
And like I said, they've kind of faded into the background, but move them back to the city. Move them back to the city. At least, you know, and at least Stan doesn't wear the Integrity Farm shirt anymore. Like, at least we have that.
Yeah. And again, we don't need to see Tally every episode. Come on.
Actually, I need to see Tally. I mean, we got rid of Mr. Hanky. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta have something from the old days. We got, you know, even you know, it's just it's so weird. I've been watching a lot of South Park, and I'm just so shocked at how recycled things are. Like, if you remember the Walmart thing, they basically recycled it with the Whole Foods thing, except for they didn't burn the Whole Foods down. And a couple things like that. Like the Amazon thing was basically that too.
Well, that's the thing. You're going to recycle storylines if you're just doing, you know, current event topics and stuff. You know, it's like, okay,
and now we're getting another election, so it's like, are they going to touch it or not? Or are they just not going to have a season that year, so they don't have to touch it? That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So are we going to get
wait, the season for this year is over with, right? Is that how that works?
I don't know.
Listen, it takes so long for the episodes to come out that I'm just like, I don't even remember. Like I said, 2019 was the last time we had more than 6 episodes.
Oh,
that much
God.
I do remember.
Does that mean the next special or the next season is going to be, I don't know, Garrison Strikes Back or something? I don't know.
Well, they already kind of teased it in Spring Break, which was the finale of season 26.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're due for one then, because season 26 came out February 2023, and they haven't had season 2027 yet. When we're halfway through 2024.
4. Yeah.
So where the hell's my South Park?
Yeah, unless they're skipping it, or unless we're gonna get it like I
said, I think they might skip it because it is politics. I think we might not get it until 2025. Let me see if they have it up. What is that? It's going to be season 27.
Unless they're waiting for the fall or something.
Let's see if they have the release date. They're saying it will probably. They haven't told us yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't heard any announcements. So.
Yeah. I'm thinking they're gonna skip it and we're not gonna get it until 20. They do not want to touch another politics thing, I think.
And again, it's like, yeah, politics is always tricky because you're always gonna piss off 50% of.
Well, not really the way that Matt and Trey do it. They skewer both sides, but they
Yeah.
have been heavily leaning left lately.
Or I wonder too. Well, between that, I wonder if maybe Paramount's like, yeah, don't touch it.
We kind of touched it in the pandemic specials, though.
Yeah, but I wonder after that they were just like, yeah, no, touch that.
Which was the highest rated one, as far as I can tell. So.
Well, yeah, the pandemic, that's gonna be.
Especially because they did time travel. They made a special. It was a two-parter. Like, that's why I'm surprised that they didn't kind of catch on to, hey, that's kind of what we wanted to make it different than the actual TV show. Because these episodes literally feel like they're just.
Yeah, they're regular.
I can see why. Listen, I am never on the side of Warner Brothers Discovery, but like I kind of see their point in their lawsuit. I really do.
Yeah. I mean, you hit it on the head. I mean, all these specials could have been longer episodes, except for the pandemic.
Give me 90 minutes. And I know it like kind of you would have to adjust how you do your things, but like I still love. Don't tell anybody. I still love basketball.
Oh, it's been so long.
I still love American Teen Force, all that stuff, and like
I haven't watched it in years, but I love
on Paramount's dime.
Yeah, I mean, I loved basketball. I haven't watched it in. We should cover that.
Orgasmo, like I'm just saying, Orgasmo's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm a fan. I'm a connoisseur. Don't ever get it twisted. But I just feel like maybe I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on with them. Like, I just feel like Matt and Trey broke up and they're just not telling the public.
Maybe. I mean.
And they just really can't come out and say it because that would really kind of like divide the fandom.
They're like those musical teams where it's like, yeah, they don't break up for the band.
We all know.
But they're on stage and they don't look at each other. They don't stay in the same hotel. We all know
Simon was Stanifold off Garfunkel. We all know this is the general consensus. We all know Ringo was just there to be Ringo.
Peace and love.
And Oates, we all know Hall was carrying you through the whole thing. Okay.
Oh my!
And you can at me if you have any disagreements. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what's missing, but I can't put my finger on it. Like, I get excited for every special thinking, oh, they're going to recapture the magic. And they get like about a quarter of the way there. And then it's like, I feel like my granddad made this episode.
Oh my! Again, like I said, the belly shirt. I was like, even I know that's old.
It's just like maybe they don't have anything to say. Like when you try to scare both sides, you end up not being able to say. Like I feel like the Pandaverse was the weakest one so far, honestly, because it's not the same thing. People are just racist trolls, but on the same token, here's the thing: all that DEI stuff, like. It was kind of disingenuous. It was terrible.
Yeah.
With the exception of Black Panther. But they just copied Lion King, so that's kind of hard to mess up a classic.
Did you say token or Tolkien?
Exactly. And they gaslit. Yeah, they gaslit us. I'm like, babes, I got receipts. I know what I saw on that board. You forgot one.
I know. If you do your deep dive,
you can't blacklight a black girl. You can't gaslight a black girl. You can't do it. Society tries to gaslight us too much. We got receipts. We bring receipts. We go digging and we find the receipts.
And don't blacklight her either. That house can look like a Jackson Pollock.
Oh no! Again, no toasters, no.
Oh, I know.
no
Yeah,
toasters,
yeah.
no Twinkies.
Oh no, yeah, no. She's a clean
I'm
freak.
not a
Yeah.
Four Seasons, okay? Like,
I don't do
ugh.
Twinkies or toasters.
Oh, holiday.
Oh,
Inn,
life pro
that's-
tip: when you stay at a hotel, bring your own pillowcases and sheets. I will be doing that.
Oh my.
So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to stop at a Walmart on the way, Phil.
Okay.
What you guys do is what you guys do. I know what I'm doing. Not sleeping in hotel bedspread. No,
I know what I'm
fucking
doing.
way.
I'm sleeping in Lilith's bed.
No, I'll buy you guys a comforter too. Don't worry about it. The comforter is the
Okay.
grossest part. It really is.
Mhm.
I was shooketh. I spent the summer at a hotel when I was like in college, and they were like, I took the like to do the whole the bed stuff, and they're like, you took the spread. I'm like, you guys don't. What do you mean you don't wash it every time? And that was like spiral. I sent me into an absolute spiral about staying in hotels. So anyway, I don't know. Like I think that Ozempic and like there's like have you seen Sharon Osbourne? Like so she was on it. She was touting like the benefits of it. And now she looks absolutely awful.
And that's another one of those things where it's like, it's fine now, but like in 20 years, we're gonna hear we're like
not
half
even
a
20 years. They're saying this stuff you get bloating, abdominal pain. You can have allergic reactions. You can get your gallstone removed.
But I'm just saying, like 10, 20 years from now, we'll hear half of Hollywood has cancer or something.
Well, they're already disease ridden with STIs and STDs. So,
Oh,
do you know how many people slept with Charlie Sheen? I'm just saying. I'm not being an asshole.
well, at least half of the porn industry, yeah.
Well, no. The
Oh,
porn.
no.
Listen, I would fuck a porn star before I fuck an actor or a rapper. I'm just.
Whoa!
They get tested. Other people don't. I'm just saying.
That's true. I mean, you could do 6 Degrees from Charlie Sheen. I mean, he slept with Denise Richards, and yeah. I mean, patient zero.
Yeah. So, maybe you know what I was thinking about actually the other day, out of nowhere. I was thinking about that Charlie Sheen debacle on 2.5 Men because, like, I was just like, oh my god, that ending of 2.5 Men. Like, I was watching it for some reason.
Oh, you think Chuck Norrie was mad at him or something?
And I was just like, bro, he held on to that shit for like 3 years, and like, but like Charlie Sheen kind of deserved it. Like, it's a wild time in pop culture, bro. A wild time.
I mean, I was gonna say, should we do a Charlie Sheen episode?
We should do a Charlie Sheen episode.
A rise and fall of Charlie Sheen.
I think it should probably be the anniversary or something.
I mean, yeah. If not, it's getting close here. Yeah.
I think it was 2014. We might be right at it.
Oh, then we got to do something. Tiger Blood winning.
Oh my God. People misquote that all the time, by the way.
Winner,
I'm pretty
chicken
sure it was
dinner.
2014. Let me see. Bro, the internet is so shitty now.
Because they always cut back, eventually, something gets big enough. They're like, where can we cut corners and save money? The CEO needs.
Yeah, we can. The downfall of 2.5 Men needs to be studied.
Yeah, how dare? Yeah, and then the worst thing, Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher, yeah. But yeah, no, and it's giving that to say all that is to remind me that like South Park is definitely on the downturn, unfortunately. Like Snow Day was a good game. It wasn't what the fans wanted, but it was a good game.
Oh, you did play it, so was it?
Yeah, I always play the South Park games.
So it was good.
Yeah, it was okay.
I see the commercial.
I'd rather have Coon and Friends, to be honest.
Yes,
I need a Coon and Friends game.
I think if we could send one message out into the atmosphere, especially the
more
trade,
Coon and Friends,
more Coon and Friends, yes.
Not you, Mint Crunchberry or whatever his name is, not him, but
yeah, we need one. Yes, if you can take one thing from this episode, more Coon and Friends. Professor Chaos, come on.
Is this season 7?
And what Kenny's character Mysterion, who couldn't die, who couldn't stay dead.
And they made that like canon about like that's how he comes back and stuff.
Yeah,
so weird. But I love it. I miss when they were just like weird and crazy like that.
Yeah, again, it doesn't have to be current events. Just do wacky crap. Yeah.
we haven't had growth for the boys in so long. I think that's my main thing. Like when my favorite thing was when they actually gave Cartman consequences and he was living in the hot dog house.
Mm-hmm.
That I wanted that to be yes, I wanted that to be Tegrity Farms. I wanted that to be so permanent.
Thick and balls.
Exactly.
But again, I mean, again, you have such a rich history. It's like, I mean, come on, you're telling me we're not going to get a return?
Do they even put the aliens in the episodes anymore? Like,
I don't think.
haven't checked in a long time.
I mean, come on, it's been decades. I mean, we can do a return of Mecha Streisand. Come on.
Oh God.
Come on. One of my all-time favorites, Cartman as the cop. Okay, come on. When Bar Brady's off trying to learn how to read. And they're all trying to catch that chicken lover.
Yeah.
Cartman's
rough.
You respect my authority.
Oh, I know. Like nobody has catchphrases anymore.
No.
It's so sad.
Love me pulls.
I feel so old, like reminiscing over South Park because,
I know.
like, oh my God, my parents would would have literally murdered me if they knew I was like. They barely wanted me to watch The Simpsons because of Bart Simpson. You know.
Oh yeah.
And his bad influence, like eat my shorts and.
I was gonna say yeah, Lilith told her when to eat her shorts. Yeah.
No, never. Don't have a cow, man. I literally have an obsession with Butterfingers because of The Simpsons. It's my favorite candy bar. Next to whatchamacallit, cover your ears. Cover your ears, whatchamacallit.
Oh my God. But yeah, I mean South Park started at the right time for me. I was like 19, 20. Oh my God, it was
just so irreverent, so stupid.
We used to have parties.
So bad. You're just
we used to have
what
parties.
The hell?
We used to have parties at people's houses. Like we get groups together to watch. I mean,
I haven't had a TV watch party at my house since the last episode of Game of Thrones. Okay, and even that was like 5 years ago. Like TV is shit now.
I remember we had two different parties for the whole Who is Cartman's father. We had parties for that, both parts of that.
Well, you know why? It's because the living room's dead. Mark
That's
your bingo
right.
cards. No, honestly, like I just feel so old when I think about it, and like how our monoculture is dead. I'm like, in one way, it's a good thing, and another thing, it's a bad thing. Because I feel like, no offense to today's kids, like they just be off. Like I literally grew up in unfiltered internet, like 2 girls, 1 cup, 1 man, 1 jar type shit, like at a very young age.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally unfiltered, whatever, barely any age gate on porn and stuff like that. Like, but still, I feel like I had a better childhood than these kids did.
Well, and again, too, it's like people are they're more separated. Like these kids now, I mean, they just play video games online with each other. I mean, remember back in the day, we had to go to someone's house.
Poor Phil.
But no, I'm just saying the internet kind of like keeps everyone in their own little bubble. But back in the day, we actually had to congregate and do stuff together.
Yeah. And like everybody was like watching the same, for the most part, the same thing. It's like when I go on TikTok and I go, oh no, I actually didn't have a single unique experience in my childhood, about certain things. It's like, because we were all there watching the same thing.
Yeah, because even with cable and stuff, there was only so many channels. Now with all the streaming services and everything else, it's like,
it's way too like somebody will mention something. I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
like how I got into like that one like convenience store show on like freaking Netflix, or like somebody's like watching a K-pop drama and I'm just like, okay. Like, you're not into K-pop? No, I'm not into K-pop dramas. Sorry, I'm not into K-dramas. Sorry.
Or it's like, hey,
I'm basic, show? Baby. Give me some supernatural Doctor Who and BBC Sherlock. Like that.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna hit like that ever again. Oh, and Merlin. Nothing's gonna hit like that ever again.
Or now it's like, oh, did you watch this show? No, I was watching this the true crime documentary.
I was watching informative murder porn. I know. Oh no, actually, everybody's listening to podcasts now. Honestly, that's the deal. Like, oh, are you listening to this podcast? I'm like, I didn't even know that existed. That
should be like, bitch, are you listening to my podcast?
Oh my God, no. So,
you have the secret identity. Really, see, that's your problem. You have the secret identity, so you can't be like, oh, you listen to my podcast? Well, it
depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing. But I had a friend, a long time friend, who knows that I podcast, like, I'm talking, I've known this person like 17, 18 years, and they go, "What's a podcast, really?" And I'm just like, "Oh my fucking," like, literally, this was like last year sometimes, but literally asked me what a podcast is.
I
I'm just
mean,
like,
I mean, when we started, I had almost no idea what a podcast was.
but it's 2024. Your grandma has a podcast.
I know. Again, they mention them on TV all the time. Again, there's no way to escape podcasts at this point. You have to know.
Oh God. It was just so funny. And so I just, like, literally, I answered the question, and they were just like, "Oh, so radio? But, like, anybody can do it?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Oh,
Anybody.
that's right. We still got to do our special too, our anniversary special.
Oh yeah, we're doing it in October, right?
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I
I
didn't think
thought
you
that
said
was
a
the
date.
anniversary, technically.
When you and I
In
talked,
October.
October.
Our anniversary. Oh, okay.
Well, the anniversary of what? What the start of what? Because it's like the
Yeah, it's like,
anniversary.
are we talking capes or just us?
I mean, well, if it's you,
I can, what was
if
the episode of Arrow that we discussed? I forget now.
I'll have to look it up. I know it was season 2 somewhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's you and me, this is the 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
Oh,
sometime during the summer.
we'll do some 21 questions.
Ooh.
We'll do something for sure. Yeah.
Next, I thought we were talking about roping Kelly and Tyler into it too.
Yeah, we need to do that too, for sure.
Yes.
Like, hey guys, we can watch the pilot before the bat.
Oh, there you go.
No, it's rough. Don't.
I know.
Those first like 4 episodes, brutal. I thought they were gonna cancel the fucking show, dude. I was like, oh, they're canceling this one, boys.
You know what shy what shy person we need to get to, Rob Southgate, be like, so 10 years into this monster you created, what do you think?
No,
That you
need to interview
facilitated.
Maeve and Molly. How you like, guys?
Dr. Frankenstein, how do you feel now?
Yeah, basically. I don't know. I think I would rate this special at about a strong gentleman's B-. B as in boobies.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right.
If we're only going by the specials.
Yeah, B-, I would say. I'd say, yeah, just by the specials. Yeah, it's a B-, because again, like you said, I had the same exact like feeling where it's like, yeah, I gave a couple chuckles, but there was no big belly laughs or anything.
I think I honestly might have laughed more at Not Suitable for Children, because probably just Randy's little dick. That's probably what gave me the most chuckles.
Sorry, Florida men. But
yeah, they're all Harry Osborns for the most part.
And again, too, it's almost kind of too sad and depressing, because it's like the Ozempic thing, the American healthcare thing. It's too real.
Yeah.
It's like
kind of like how I felt when they were doing Man, Bear, Pig, but I actually do believe in climate change. I never had to apologize for believing in climate change, so
yeah,
it's one of those things.
But again, like the Ozempic thing, the healthcare system, it's more in your face even though too than even climate.
Anytime they deal with politics, even when it was like just the original classic douche or turd sandwich, it's like, bro.
Yeah, because you're like, you want to laugh, then you're like, oh yeah, this is real.
Like, yeah, we literally have to.
We're in the middle of this dystopia. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to pick the lesser of two evils, but like, there's no lesser evil. They're both equally evil. It's like that Treehouse of Horror where the aliens conquer, and it's like, it's a 2-party system. What are you gonna do? Hello?
I mean, this time it's easy. I mean, oh god, I won't get into politics, but
yeah, I'm not gonna get into. I'm just saying though, either way, we're fucked. And it's been that way since I was a kid, bro.
Maybe that should be our stance. Let's be like, yeah, you know who I'm voting for in November? I'm voting for. He's the man for the job. Yeah.
I say America breaks up with the president. I think we need some alone time.
Okay,
I think we need to go see other people.
Texas.
Maybe a little Justin Trudeau. I don't know. Who's the Prime Minister of New Zealand? Hell, let's get Margaret Thatcher. I don't care.
Margaret Thatcher.
Is she even alive anymore?
I was gonna say, I don't know. I was about to say, is she still alive?
Or maybe freaking Helen Mirren playing
Well,
Margaret Thatcher. I don't know.
Well, I mean, at this point, I mean, either way this election goes, I mean, we're pretty much going to be, run by
Yeah, I'll take Margaret
dead
Thatcher's corpse at this point. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, either way, this thing swings. We're being ruled by a dead body. So
even if RFK wins by some miracle, people are too old.
And a worm
Again, it comes back. Look, not to be ageist. Like, I feel like I'm old because I feel like some things I feel like I'm just like, ooh, that feels a little dated. Let me go do some research, see how I feel now. You know, kind of one of those things. It's just like
I almost I almost wish I was too stupid, or I just like I don't want to know facts. I'll just vote with my gut because.
I mean, like I said, voting on the local levels where it really matters. Because
Yes.
I mean, we don't. Because of how our system is jerry rigged, it doesn't really actually matter. I don't care what anybody says. If you know, you know. So it's just like
Electoral college BS.
Damn founding fathers! If I had a time machine.
Yeah, but again, I mean, I even heard this somewhere. Oh, on a Law and Order episode. But yeah, no, it's like back in the day, the founding fathers didn't even conceive of living past, 40, 50. So they were just like, yeah,
60, I think, was probably the average, despite what people think. Yeah, I think it's 60. But yeah, they were just winging it.
Again, no one lived past 60. I mean, they didn't conceive of 80-year-old presidents and, late 70s presidents. It's like,
well, they also didn't consider that the public would be less educated either. Mm-hmm. So,
and revel in it.
That's the thing that gets me. And I just don't know. I feel like Trey has a vendetta. And I just can't figure out who. Like, I don't know what his deal is.
Or is he just angry at the world and striking out at everyone?
You know what? It might be his midlife crisis.
Oh, this is his sports car. Okay.
Like I'm saying, ever since that toilet episode, it really got me thinking. Like, what is going on with those two? That's it. That's what this episode left me with. It was just like, okay. I mean, it is it gonna actually change American healthcare? No. So like, I don't know. Like I don't know.
Not as long as the right people are making money. No.
Well, Big Pharma is one of the biggest lobbyists, along with.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're making money. And then
lobbying should be illegal, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, as long as you can pay off politicians, yeah.
And again, we need those politicians wearing jackets like NASCAR with who sponsors them. You know what? Let's get the Supreme Court in on that. Looking at you, Clarence. Got sugar daddies, Thomas.
Oh my! You know what oh god! I mean, when we talk politics, you know what I've been thinking? I've had this thought for years, but maybe every so often on Assaulting Petty, we should just do like our version of like Weekend Update or something. Just do the news and make jokes about it. Our dystopian future.
Yeah. I mean, no, we're Americans. Like a lot of people that listen to us probably aren't American. Like I know a lot of our friends aren't, so they probably don't get it and they feel bad for us. But like we are literally like we're like 2 steps away from freaking Handmaid's Tale. And like I'm trying to get the hell out of here. So I'm trying to not be here by November 2024. I don't know. Like it's crazy. It makes me sad actually.
I mean, I can't imagine what it's like to be a woman because I'm a straight white man and I'm afraid what's gonna happen.
Well, that's because you're reasonable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So I'm just saying, I can't imagine what it's like to be a woman or a gay person.
I feel like we're trying to roll it back to like 1824. Like I'm not here for this.
I know. That's the whole slow. Again, I wasn't going to get into politics, but again, when these people are like "Make America Great Again," you mean what? What do you want to turn it back to? Segregation?
Yeah, what is it? The idealized version of the
women have no rights.
You can wear a poodle skirt and make a milkshake anytime you want.
Yeah,
Just saying.
If that's your kink, your wife can strap on some roller skates and bring your food out to your car. Okay.
Exactly. It's summertime. Go to A&W or Sonic. If that's your vibes. Steak and Shake exists, man. I mean, maybe not where you are, but Steak and Shake exists. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I hope the next one's better. I hope the next season is better. I think we're kind of getting a little better with season 26, honestly.
So you think this is the last special for this year? Or?
Let me look. They're only supposed to do 2 a year. I think we got 3.
Because I was gonna
No,
say,
no. We got no. You know what?
was Panderverse this year? I can't remember.
No, it was last year. So yeah,
Okay.
we'll probably have one more. So it'll be in December, probably more than likely.
So probably towards the end of the year, we'll probably do another one of these kids.
Yeah. Like I said, we're halfway there. So.
But one day, I don't know when, but one of these episodes, we need to do base skip all night. You put that in my head.
I'm in.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
I mean, Orgasmo would be my vote, but we can do that eventually.
We can do both. I mean,
yeah. I mean, hell, I'm sure you can find Book of Mormon online. Sorry, theater kids. I don't know that Book of Mormon's still traveling as a show. So, I mean, I would recommend go see the show if you can, but if you can't,
all right.
I don't think they did a pro shot of that either.
Lilith is gonna say I went a bridge too far, but Lilith, you know what we could do?
What?
Here on Salty and Petty. Trey Timber.
Not this year because we have Smith Timber, but maybe.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, did we have stuff planned for Smith Timber on Salty and Petty?
Well.
I'm looking. Hold on, I'm looking at schedule. I can't remember. I don't know so many shows.
Salty and Petty. I don't think we discussed doing Smith Timber for Salty and Petty.
I mean, we could.
It's not actually a lot. We would, if we did anything for Smith Timber, it would probably be like the Clerks movies or Dogma or something. Probably like the movies of Kevin Smith. I think that would be the only thing left for us.
Yeah, the movies. Yeah. Well, the only thing we have for September is we wanted to do Blazing Saddles. Remember?
Yes, of course.
But there's 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's gonna be 5 episodes in September, so I mean, we could do.
What is the Kevin Smith universe? Is it Skewiverse or something like that? I forget what it is.
Yeah, I think it's a Skewiverse or something. Yeah.
I have not been a Kevin Smith fan for a very long time.
Yeah,
so
I kind of
out of my head.
I
do love Mallrats though. It's like one of my top 25 favorite movies.
Well, yeah, Stan's in there. But yeah, again, I've dropped all his podcasts and stuff, and just not that I listen to many podcasts anymore. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know.
So like my brain is just like shutting down about the Kevin Smith. Not you, Jason Mewes, though. You'll always be perfect. Not you.
Snoochie.
Anyway, I think we can get out of here. Let us guys know what you thought of South Park: The End of Obesity, or hell, just season 26 in general. If you got predictions or what you think the next special will be, let us know. I have no idea. Like, these are just so random that I just can't predict it anymore.
Yeah, put it in the comments, or you can always email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or the voicemail saltyandpetty69@gmail.com, or 614-382-2737.
420-69-69.
I tried. The minute I set this up, I was looking. That
that number is so rare. I guess I found somebody with like my area code, and I'm just like, and this person has had it for like 20 years or some shit, and I'm just like, God damn it.
It's probably some like old person who doesn't appreciate it.
Definitely an old person.
Probably like someone's grandma who don't appreciate it.
No, it's actually a guy. Like I said, I looked it up.
Oh man, she's stalking that number.
I was like this close to like, hey, what would it? It's actual like cell phone too, so it's not like a landline or anything. So I'm just like, how much would you sell your fucking phone number for, bro?
Oh my. Might have to seduce him, Lilith Hellfire.
I think he's too old. I don't want to be charged with murder for causing a heart attack.
Oh my! That way.
Like, listen, I took it very serious. I was just like, okay, this person owns a number. Let's see what this. Oh, really old. Okay. Doesn't want to learn a new phone number at that age. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't remember a new phone number. Come on.
Listen, I still memorize phone numbers of people that are important to me.
I still know
I still have that skill.
I still have the phone number of I can remember my childhood phone number.
Me too. Kids today don't understand.
Both of them. I know. Yeah, kids. Back in the day, we used to have to memorize phone numbers. All right, so
F in the chat for your elders, kids.
How did you remember so much stuff? Because we had to remember so much stuff.
No, seriously, like we didn't have Google Maps. It was just vibes and a bike or a skateboard, bro.
Yeah, or eventually, eventually had to print out some
MapQuest.
She'd ask directions on from the internet. Yeah. Where am I turning here?
Nah. You always get the book out of the gas station, bro.
Oh yeah, they fold up the map. Oh yeah, I guarantee you there's no
No kid
kids
knows
these
how to
days
fold a map.
that could fold a map. No,
That is a skill.
stick it in
It's
the
like
glove.
folding a fitted sheet, bro. Like,
Stick it in the glove compartment. Yeah. All right. So yeah, next time we are gonna do a movie review. We asked we're gonna for an anniversary, we're gonna do Alien, the original Alien.
a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. And then
Sci-fi horror.
and then
Nobody can hear you scream in space.
Speaking of screaming, yes, in 2 weeks, Lilith's gonna be screaming when we got to cover Star Trek Discovery.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Thank God it's its final season.
Oh my.
We've been diluting the Star Trek brand way too much, so I'll get into it when we talk about Discovery.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. So yeah, so send us your thoughts on the South Park special, South Park in general, or these upcoming episodes. As I said, email us saltyandpetty69@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. And of course, you can find all episodes of Salty and Petty and the other Capes and Lunatics offerings. You can find links to social media, links to merchandise for our network. Please go buy some. Help support us. Help us, like PBS. Help us bring you such quality content as Salty and Petty, or an Ultimate Spider Cast, or an Electric Mullet. And so yes, buy the merch. Again, Rain ran the money on us, like we're a young girl working her way up to bigger things. So Rain ran the money on us. Pay for that lap dance in the champagne room, kids. Yes, Rain ran the money on us through the Cash App link.
She looks like she was just working a stripper pole down at Divas.
And of course, speaking of doing anything for the money, subscribe to our Patreon, where yes, we won't do anything for money. Almost. So yes, so you get something different there every month, completely uncensored. This is nothing compared to what happens on the Patreon.
Capes and Lunatics Unhinged. I'm telling you, you got to rebrand. Not the Plus. It's Capes and Lunatics Unhinged.
Capes and Lunatics, they're out of their effing mind. No. Capes and Lunatics Asylum.
Yes. There you go.
Yes. Please come join us. Yes. Stay a while in the Capes and Lunatics Asylum.
Get your grippy socks and straight jackets, kids.
Yes. Oh, reserve your padded room now in the Capes and Lunatics Asylum.
Yep. There you go.
Yes. All right. So yes, subscribe. Plus, you get all the old content, including topless videos.
We won't say with what member, but if you know,
That's
you know.
right. Topless videos, kids. That's right. All right. So yes. So find everything all in one place. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
Indeed. All right. Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you?
If you're a meta girly like me, you can
Suicide
find me on
bombing
Facebook.
the internet.
Yeah. Facebook, Instagram, Threads. Lilith Hellfire 69 TikTok, you know. If you got content, I'll comment.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Why choose?
What?
Why choose?
Oh, do it all.
Power of the penis. Bigger is better.
Lilith Hellfire lives her life for. If you take one thing from Lilith Hellfire's life, take that.
Bigger is better.
No. It's don't pull it out unless you're.
Oh yes.
That is my one piece of advice.
That's true for guns and penises.
Or the ever burning question of, you do know how duck penises work, right?
You know how duck penises work, right? Somebody's muffins getting buttered. That ain't my business. It's all rape and murder, I'll tell you that.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Again,
Hope you
next
had a good time.
yes, next time a classic review of Alien. And then we'll wrap
I
up.
gotta watch that with the lights on.
That's true. And then not only will we cover the final season of this Star Trek Discovery, but the whole series. Our thoughts on it as a whole. Emphasis on whole. All right, come back next time.